What's up, Jim?
Well, you're doing a fine job.
Well, I used to be a tree surgeon.
And these two discovered the body.
Yes, my grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
Zach, you see that? Twins. Just like in my dream. We gotta keep an eye on these two.
I'm sorry. Could we talk away from the boys? I want to help your investigation, but I don't want them to hear this.
Very well. Emily, please.
I'll just take them over there then.
Thank you.
Hold on. Don't do anything without asking me. These children were the first to witness the crime scene. I want to talk to them.
Come on, they're just kids. They have no idea what really happened to Anna.
That doesn't matter.
You agree with me, right, Zach?
How heartless. Do you ever think of other people's feelings, ever?
Emily's right. That's stone cold, even for the sake of investigation.
Children see things in pure, simple terms. They may have seen something we adults would never spot, and they are here at our request as well. We could at least chat with them and see if they want to make a statement.
Are you serious?
I never joke about matters like this.
Look at that smile.
Oh my God.
He doesn't joke about shit.
Don't worry. They aren't as fragile as you think. Look at them, standing so upright there.
Cold-blood killers.
Now then, Isaac, Isaiah, tell me, what did you find here?
Anna, she was so pretty. She had a red dress on. Her hair was shining. Bright gold hair. There were lots of animals around her. Squirrels, weasels, and a snake. A real snake. We didn't know until then. But we know now. Anna was the fairy of the forest. She was a goddess. She smiled when she saw us. She looked so happy.
That's right, Isaac. Isaiah. She was a fairy. A goddess. I'm sure she is playing with those animals even now.
Of course she is. Yeah, of course.
Most useful information, boys. Well, Emily, you can take them now.
Okay, Zach. This is where Anna's body was. And that means our unsub, our unknown subject, was here too.
So, what happened here?
Motherfucker unsubscribed, that's what he did. Dare he not have $5 a month? Son of a bitch. Profile music start.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Alright, let's grab some clues. Nope, not yet. Need more shit. Come on, team, let's go. Oh, that looks terrible. Plop it in there. Don't do it yet. You still got more shit to find. Come on, pal. Also, apparently turning on the BGM music changes that stuff, so I couldn't hear them saying, "Oh my god, stop, please, no, no, no." So, all the way back up, please. If you could do me that. Big solid. That'd be the best. All the way up there. Crank it up. Thank you. Well done. Well fucking done. Okay, good. Now. Bust this open. Good job. Keep going, buddy. Nice low frame rate pickles. Good job. Keep going. You got more shit to find, don't you? Yeah, you do. Over here. Up. Go. So. There we are. Not yet. One last thing. Almost got it. Got it. Cease. Present yourself with this profiling.
I haven't seen one of these in a long time. It's upside down. I guess this is meant to be an anti-peace sentiment then.
These holes on the ground were made by high stiletto heels all around here. And this depression here, Agent Morgan, I see what happened here. He hung her from the tree and put on her shoes. He was really enjoying it. Sicko. And he knelt down. And disgusting.
George, you certainly have a vivid imagination. An interesting theory. Don't you think, Zach?
What was his name again? That Hollywood producer.
That's right. Joel. We really ought to introduce George to him, Zach.
Profiling is a little different from writing a screenplay, though. An idea being interesting doesn't make it fact. Let me enlighten you, George. The footprints reveal that one of the heels were missing from the shoes. And they're different from Anna's shoes that we saw at the office. Furthermore, there would be even more disgusting evidence if he did kneel and, well, do as you suggested.
Jerk off. That's what he was
If you
suggesting.
want proof, go ahead and try it for yourself.
Don't do it.
He knelt here for a reason other than simple perversion.
Zach, what was he doing in front of Anna?
Time to do your profiling, man. Here we go. Everyone get ready. We're getting in on this.
Now I get it. He was kneeling to pray in front of her. Just like the twins said. She was a goddess. The unsung, our unknown subject, offered prayers to her spine. It's bitten out the tongue, massive body wound. Once dead Anna was transformed from an object of despite into one of worship. So who is Miss Stiletto Heels? The steps are close coming up to the body, and then farther apart going away.
There was a reason to hurry away then.
That settles it then, George. Miss Stiletto Heels is a third party here. She's not the murderer. No one runs away from an object of worship. She could be another victim who was with Anna. Or perhaps an accomplice who fled for some reason. She is also one who took whatever it was Anna was holding on to in her hand.
But why? Why did she leave her here?
Only Miss Stiletto Heels knows the reason for that. She might know something about the man with the reversed peace mark, too. How many women wear high stiletto heels in this town, do you think?
Oh, I should think most of them have at least one pair. I do too, before you ask. But nobody would come all the way out here wearing them, except maybe one person.
Don't keep me in the dark, then. Who might this elegant lady be?
Diane, the owner of the art gallery. But she's out of town for a big art auction. I heard she'll be coming back in a couple days.
Then we'll just have to give her a warm welcome home. A more immediate matter, then. Where in town can you find something like this? It should be a building that isn't used anymore, with either a lot of metal or metal machinery or something like that.
The old lumber mill.
The old lumber mill.
Then it's time to really get this show on the road. Could you guide me to this perfect setting for extravagant murder?
Lovely. So, this next scene, I watched replay a good 15 to 20 times because you couldn't skip it. And boy, was I mad when I learned I couldn't skip it every time I wanted to make sure I could play the game. But now that it's the PS3 version and not the PC version, I should actually be able to play through it and get past the part where I was before, and then I can actually resume recording tonight when I'm going to do that in a little bit here. And yeah, that'll be swell, man. Yeah. Good.
The lumber mill is pretty far from here. If that's where she was killed, why would the killer go to all the trouble of carrying her all the way here?
I don't know yet. My profiling instincts tell me one thing is for sure, though. The unsub's personality is totally different before and after the crime. The unsub killed her in a brutal, horrifying way, and then displays powerful adoration after she's dead. Something close to love. That could well be the key to all this. I will say this, though, George. Profiling is a risky business. Of course, if the unsub planted those stiletto footprints himself, well then, everything I've just said falls apart. But there's no evidence that he left those stiletto footprints. I'm sure we have Miss Stiletto Heels to thank for those tracks. All I can do is deduce the unsub's feelings in light of the evidence, and carefully figure the unsub's MO, modus operandi, his way of thinking. It usually unveils something that a normal forensic analysis may overlook. That's my way of profiling. It's not for everyone, but it works for me.
Alright. Now, since this will be the final push, I need to get this set up properly. Otherwise, this won't be a good monumental occasion. I gotta get it done right, man. You know? You know. So, we gotta get to the lumber mill. Once it gets to the lumber mill, we gotta have a little drive. If we're gonna go on a drive, we gotta have the right tunes. And resume.
I'm going in alone. You two stay here. I can't concentrate on profiling with other people around me.
Now hold on a minute. We're investigating this case together.
Listen, I can't risk the crime scene being compromised